I want to kind of get your opinion on this, but how do you feel about the fact that a lot of sci-fi movies these days are actually really just action fantasy movies instead of like, sci-fi, like that dealing with emotions and stuff like that, but in space? How do you feel about that?
We don't really have a big attention span. Most people say in this country, but I think it's just kind of worldwide that our attention spans kind of drop. So it seems like they kind of turn almost any kind of movie into like a popcorn kind of movie. You watch it and you don't have to think about it so much.
And that's kind of my feeling too as to why it's happened. It'd kind of be nice to see some of those movies where you actually have to think a little bit. And Star Wars is a great one where they manage to combine the action and thought a little bit. But it'd be nice to see ones that are even more like out there and dealing with issues and stuff like that. It'd be great to see an Oscar-nominated sci-fi flick, but I think sci-fi is kind of trapped right now, where you're not seeing that quality of picture except for in the special effects. And I wish it'd get some writers into sci-fi that are Oscar level.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I think like a love story or like something like that, but based on like a moon of Jupiter, maybe like 100, 200 years in the future or something. That would be a good movie, but I don't really think that people would go and see it because like where the fuck are the laser guns?
Yeah, and that's like, it'd be interesting to see, instead of our typical, oh, let's deal with race by putting black people and white people in a movie, maybe try to deal with it. Because if you do that, everyone's gonna know what it's about, but it'd be nice to see one that kind of does a little underhanded thing of like, oh, look, it's this guy and this Neptunian, and they happen to be friends, but oh no, that's frowned upon in society. How do they deal with that? It'd be nice to see it, but I think you're right. If they tried to do it in a sci-fi genre, it'd be the same thing. Where are the laser guns? What? Wait, what? The Neptunians aren't the bad guys, and the humans aren't the good guys? There's actually a gray area? No, give me lasers.
Yeah, there's no way you could promote that war is just bad in one of those films. Someone would have to be the good guys and someone would have to be the bad guys.
Yeah, well, that's Avatar.
Yeah, exactly what I
Like
was thinking.
there's really no gray area in there. I mean, you have guys that you love to hate, but you have really nobody in there that's, ooh, who is this? Is this right what they're doing? It's very obvious. Oh, these are the bad guys. These are the good guys.
Well, I found it kind of a bit weird because I picked up the big special edition, and there are some scenes that are added in where you are thinking maybe the humans aren't so in the wrong anymore. There's this scene that's cut out where the Na'vi, they go and they attack this big dozer, and this soldier escort that was along with them and just kills them all. And then that is kind of the decision that makes him just say, why don't we just go and attack Home Tree?
If that was actually in the movie, that'd be fantastic. But that's the thing. It'd be that whole, oh, what, a gray area in a sci-fi flick? Nope, cut that out.
Yeah, exactly.
But I heard this one guy talk, you know what I want to see? He's like, back in the 80s, you remember when you used to have all those movies where aliens were the bad guys? And it wasn't all about humanity being the big jerks, industrializing the galaxy? I want one of those. I agree with that guy. It's like, yeah, I actually want... Okay, maybe I'm kind of turning tail on myself on wanting a nice gray area one. But, at least, if you're not going to do that, at least make one where the humans are the good guys again.
Well, I mean, Independence Day was originally supposed to be I wouldn't say very Avatar-like, but it was kind of like that. Basically, the roles were switched, and it was the psychic had gave the writer for Independence Day, or supposed psychic gave the writer of Independence Day the idea to do this. It was one of his visions that he saw where the humanity had used up all the resources on Earth and would go to planets and take them over and take over their resources. And then the writer got a hold of it. She's like, I have a better idea. I'll just switch the roles around. We'll have them come and invade us. So, I mean, I'd like to see another Independence Day. Well, I mean, not like Independence Day 2, but, something along those lines.
Yeah. Let's have some humans as good guys. I'm tired of everyone saying, oh, we're the worst thing to ever happen, not only just to Earth, but to the whole galaxy. It's like, come on. Let's have facehuggers, Let's have giant monsters that just murder people and aren't supposed to be the good guys.
Yeah, let's have rapist aliens again. I miss those.
Yeah, let's go back to that. Let's have humans raped by aliens. I mean, it worked great for Alien, so it's, there's money in it. Let's do this thing. Heck, we could get some ideas from Japan.